today at prop is we're going to see how she goes. She's a hard-hitting lady, so I can't wait to see what she does.
Tara Jane Stanley it is who gets us underway. Wales will have first possession in the shape of Lauren Aitken.
She's been spectacular as fan this season. She's been pivotal in all our goals scored.
Incredible run from Jodie Cunningham, siding down the Welsh defence here in England, just 5 metres away. Plenty of tackles in the bank as well. Carrie Roberts has it, and Carrie Roberts stretches out, and Carrie Roberts has the opening try for England inside 2 minutes at the Halliwell Jones.
The outstanding start from England women's team, and Carrie Roberts is the beneficiary from it. Started with a great piece of defensive work, wasn't it? Great defensive set and a great carry to start the set from Tara Jane Stanley. Here's Jodie Cunningham taking on the line, breaking through the line, and just pulled down by Kath Salter. Next play's being organised, and it's just about the timing, the pace, the angle. Too close, too soon, too powerful, and too much for an inexperienced Welsh team. England opened the scoring through Carrie Roberts, but listen, all started by Tara Jane Stanley. I cannot speak highly enough of the England #1. I've seen her play for a club when she was at the Castleford Tigers. She's about to take the conversion as well. Fantastic person, brilliant rugby league player. She'll be pivotal, I think, to the England success this evening.
She carries a lot of experience as Tara as well, so her composure under pressure is just going to be really, really good for the younger girls. You know, leading Fran and Caitlin. She's been in a couple of World Cups and she's played under pressure, and she's played, you know, Australia, New Zealand. So this one for her should be a nice settler. But what we keep forgetting is Tom Brindle has coached these girls.
England have pinched it. Tara Jones has pinched it, and the hooker has gone in for the second England try, given immediately by Aaron Moore, and some of that good work from Wales has come undone there.
She's Johnny on the spot here, and there's a fumble for what is looking like an inexperienced Welsh side, and it's the easiest try that Tara's going to score in her domestic or international career, I would have imagined. It's worth the same as all the others though. 4, that'll be turned into 6 when Tara Jane converts this one.
Previously in internationals and in the last World Cup we had Lois Forsell at 9, who is, you know, without doubt the best 9 we've probably ever seen in an England shirt, and unfortunately she's had to retire due to injury.
England not done yet, looking for back-to-back tries here. Jodie Cunningham with the line in front of her, with the strength, and Jodie Cunningham crashes over, and England have a couple of tries in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's great work in the build-up to this. This is the try-scoring play, and you're seeing Jodie one-on-one, too experienced. You know she can just ride that tackle, but it's the build-up I'm interested in. It's how England got themselves into that position. We can see this from Jodie, but we'll now show you how we got there. And what about this for a fantastic line from Emily Rush, back on the inside shoulder. The ball on the inside here was on. It was on to Carrie Roberts. She chose Fran Goldthorpe on the outside. We thought perhaps there was a chance missed, but no, there you go. That's the captain talking. Calm down, we've still got tackles in the bank. Go on the inside, +2 play. Jodie Cunningham, space in front of her.
Well, I've got to say, you know, we've had a little bit of a change in numbers we've not been told about. It's Vicky Molyneux that's now wearing the number 12, and Emily's in the 11. But when she got that call up, oh, here we go.
What a run from Shona Hoyle. I said she'd been impressive, and now she's got a name on the score sheet. It's the 4th England try in the opening 25 minutes.
It's just, look, I'm gonna run as hard and as fast as I can, and I'm gonna challenge you to make that tackle. And the Castleford co-captain for 2021 takes England into a 20-0 lead. This is what we were expecting. We didn't expect the resistance that we got from Wales to start with, in all honesty and all truth. But that's a beautiful sight, isn't it? And the England girls all happy, celebrating.
It's the first test match in a long time. You know, 2019 they were over in Papua New Guinea, and the last game they played wasn't the result they wanted. So, you know, a few questions were raised there. They've got points to prove, and they have settled in.
Comes for Cunningham. Okay. That was Molyneux. Space on the outside, and Goldthorpe does go in. Denied earlier And now she has the 4-pointer. And England have their 5th try.
Set up by Caitlin Beavers. You know, the 2 girls on the wing, the 2 girls from Leeds Rhinos. Exactly what I want to see. Dominant performance from the blue and amber there. Caitlin sets a great platform in the middle of the field, wanting to be a forward and prop. We have Jodie Cunningham organising, hits it out to Beth Stott, who sees that gap to Fran to slide over. We knew that somebody was going to have to step up and organise. It looks like Jodie's doing a lot of the chatting and a lot of the talking, and Fran's just there, holding her breath, waiting, knowing it's going to come sooner or later, and it's going to give the confidence that she needs. And once Fran's got that confidence, she's got to beware, because she's going to keep building and building throughout this game now.
Yeah, listen, it's Goldthorpe who gets the try. There was some really nice play in the build-up that from Vicky Molyneux.
1 minute.
I was going to say faultless. I've just been proved wrong. She's been better than average from the kicking tee.
Listen, Tara's only recently come back from a
there you go.
injury.
Right. Thank you. I'll take that one.
Faultless is exactly the word, John. 4 from 5, though, in truth.
She's going to get the yardage for England all day, every day.
And now Cunningham gets an offload away. It's brilliant for Crowell. Crowell's got support back on the inside. Georgia Roach. And Georgia Roach gets rid of one and finds the try line. Blistering play from England again.
Now we're seeing England in full flow. Finished by Georgia Roach. The fend, that was majestic. But have a look at the build-up, because this came from deep. Cunningham at the line. We'd seen her try to do this before, the offload. This time to Crowell, who showed great pace, great awareness. Committed the fullback, the step from Roach and the fend. That's the try and a half so far. England past 30. This is what you were looking for, Danica. This is what we were talking about. We were talking about that freedom of movement, that confidence, that expressive play.
Absolutely, yeah. And look at Shani Crowell in space there. She looks around. She's a prop with loads of space. She's thinking, come on, girls, where you are. And there she is Georgia Roach, turning up like we know that she can do. You look at that fend, and did Georgia even need to make it, or was she just making a point? That girl was getting over the line, and there was no 2 ways about it. This is what I want to see from Georgia as well. You know, we forget how young these girls are. She's still a really young player as well, and it's a confidence boost she's going to need as well, because she's going to lead this team forward on that edge, and it's a combo we wanted to see.
2 more points.
Goal 5.
Roach.
Wrong read.
Stanley flicks the ball brilliantly out. Collected by Beavers. And now Rudge. And Rudge has some space. And it's another England try within a minute and a half of the second period. They struck in 90 seconds in the first half, and they've done exactly the same in the second. Emily Rudge gets her name on the score sheet.
That's where we go. Here we go. That ball's set a platform in the middle. You know, Georgia Roach out to Stanley, little flick out to Beavers, who keeps that ball alive, and you know, give Rudge any little bit of space, and she's gone through, and it's great to see Rudge go over the, you know, on the score sheet, because like I said before, an absolute powerhouse of a player. Always work rate is the highest on the field, and we said it, England are going to go out the blocks, they're going to come out storming, and that's exactly what they've done. They're going to set this up for Tara to be an easy little kick as well, and they'll keep going for those sticks for her, and maybe a not so perfect but nearly perfect performance, John, will keep ramping up.
Well, this is going to go 6 from 7 from Tara Jane, and that mix between 6 and fullback is becoming more and more evident, isn't it? More and more confident as this game goes on. The 2 points are added by Tara Jane Stanley, 40 up for England. The England fans and the crowd is building. Well, they're going to be treated to another 38 minutes or so of England dominance over this Welsh side.
So Rudge plays the ball. Here is Crowell. Space to offload, time to do so. Ball spun over the top, and Beavers looking for the corner. Caitlin Beavers goes in for England. They do get the reward for that defence. And Caitlin Beavers, just 19 years of age, goes in the corner.
They all came from some seriously aggressive defence. Caught on the last tackle, the Welsh. And then the very first opportunity, the ball goes out. It's recycled, and then what about this ball from Georgia? That's a 20-metre cutout pass to Caitlin Beavers, who's still got some work to do, and shown a clean pair of heels, crossed untouched in the corner. And I think if my stats are correct, that is the 8th try scorer and the 8th different try scorer for England.
Change of kicker. Beth Stott Looking for 2 more points, almost from the sideline. Can't find the target, but another England try. 8 different scorers and 44 points to 0.
That's some great support as well, isn't it? Great support. Caitlin Beavers.
England to within 8 metres. 11 away. Tara Jones. Roach over the top, great ball. Fantastic try. Georgia Wilson goes in. It's another different try scorer for England. And they could get the half century in a minute.
We're going to have a look at the knock-on again. It's another rifle ball. It's just too much. There's too much weight on the pass. And have a look at this. 9th different try scorer, but right in the middle of things again. Georgia Roach. What about that? Again, that's becoming a bit of a trademark for her. That right to left ball, the cut-out pass, the accuracy, the flight of the ball, the vision. The way she sees that Welsh defence up. And that's onto the chest, isn't it, of Georgia Wilson. That's 48, and Beth Stott gets the opportunity, if she kicks this conversion, to bring up that century that will have been in the back of the minds of all these England players. What a ball, what a finish.
Beth Stott then for 50 points for England. Can't find the target, but a 3rd England try in this second half.
Took a big hit to the head and had a serious big cut.
Cunningham's pass, Rudge glides through, and Rudge sees off the cover. It's a 2nd try for Emily Rudge. The England skipper with a double, and it is 50 points.
Well, have a look at where this is scored from. It's just a really uncompromising line, right back in at that soft spot behind the ruck, and there is fatigue in that Welsh defence. But I don't care about that, because it's got to be seen and it's got to be executed, and it's got to be taken advantage of by people like this. Emily Rudge, England captain, captain's knock. England get past 50. What a try.
Beth Stott looking for her first success with the boot this evening. 2 more points for England, 54-0 now.
A really absorbing and historic test match between England and the Welsh women, and a try to finish with.
Holly
Outstanding stuff.
Goes over for England. It's another different try scorer, and Holly Dodd on her debut crowns her England bow with a 4-pointer.
That's it, on your debut, scoring for England. There's no better way to start your international career, is there? And what a great player Holly is. We see it from Georgia, just a little chip over. We've got the pressure in defence there from that the left edge, and then it just sets the platform for England. Holly dances through. You know, we see a lot of these forward girls for England that have got the dancing feet of the backs and the athleticism.
Played in the Challenge Cup final at the age of just 16, a couple of years back. Extras added by Beth Stott. And it's the perfect World Cup preparation for Craig Richards. 60 points to 0.